Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Reese and More, and today we are going to make my Sweet Kentucky Home Wreath. We're going to use several different items. I don't know, this is the frame we're going to use, but I don't know, we've got different kinds of leftovers that I got here. We've got some different kind of ribbons. We're just kind of go with the flow and see what we come up with. But I can go down here and get started. Alright, so we're going to get started. We're going to put some poofs on here. I think I'm going to use this. I've got quite a bit left over. I like to always put some poofs on as a base. It kind of makes it look a little bit fuller. So we're going to put these on there. I'm going to use this white wreath frame here. This is kind of one that I took off another wreath that I hadn't sewn. I like to refurbish a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to take this and just kind of let it drop to the ground. And we're going to just kind of start putting this on the ties. Just kind of put your edges in, and we'll start on the bottom row and just tie it in there. Give it a good twist, and I'm going to go probably about to the length of the other, like skip a tie, and then go to the other end and then put it in the next tie. I just like to have this as a good base. Don't want no empty spots showing, and we sure don't want no wireframe showing. And just kind of give that a poof out. So we're going to go around the rest of the wreath frame. If you're new to my channel, if you could kind of just like and subscribe and please share. I'm just trying to get my channel built up. The more subscribers, the better. Just subscribe and share. Like, if you could comment, let me know what you think, let me know what I could improve on. This is my first time doing anything like this, so I'm not sure how it looks, if my instructions are good or anything like that, because I'm not used to just sitting in the quiet and doing this. Sometimes that gets twisted up in there. We're going to do my Sweet Kentucky Home today. It's going to be our sign. That's a big seller for me. I live here in Kentucky, and this time of the year it seems to sell quite a bit. Sometimes this gets a little twisted up. I don't know if I have enough or not. If not, we'll put something else in the middle. I have several different leftovers here. I always keep all my rows. You never know what you might get out of it. This is kind of a wreath that you don't have to be a UK lover, basketball lover, football lover. You could just live in Kentucky and put this one on your door. Last one I sewed actually went to Missouri. Couple of days ago. It's a rainy day here in Kentucky. It is pouring out there. Then tomorrow they say it's going to be 61 degrees, and the next day we're going to have some snow. Crazy weather around here. We might put a different one in the middle. Looks like we might be a little short. That's okay. This is really just the base. You can't really see a whole big bunch of it anyway. It'll just peek out every so often. Maybe we'll do a blue in the middle, like a blue and the white. Gotta love the tape there. take that off. So just undo that last tie there and just tuck that back down in there. Give it a good tie, and this kind of, that's going to be covered up anyway. Kind of looks like another loop there. Alright, so we'll just go on the middle here and put the blue in the white. Pick a tie, start there. These probably are about, I would say, maybe 10 to 12 inches apart. Let's see. Maybe, yeah, about 10 inches. And I mean, if it's not perfect, it's fine, like I said, because this is going to be pretty much covered up. It's just a good base. It keeps it nice and poofy. Whoops, are we going to have enough of this one? Oh no. If we don't have enough, we'll just take it off. 1, 2, 3 more loops. Always looks like there's more on there than there actually is. So let's do, I don't want to use blue. There probably is enough of this one. So we just undo it. You just kind of wing it as you go. Although I do like this blue and the white on there. We'll roll that back up a little bit later. Let's do this one. This one looks like it might need to be trimmed off a little bit though. Get some of that fray off there. That one may be close too. This one may. This is a rotary cutter. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. I think I got these at Joann, Walmart. They also come with, you can get replaceable blades for them, so that's what I do. Just replace the blades when they get dull, and they do get dull pretty quick. Now, if we don't have enough of this, I'll just fill it in with something else. Maybe I'll make the piece just a little bit smaller. This stuff really sheds a little bit. Makes these little bitty fibers or something. This one's a little close too. Well, it's just one tie. You'll be all right. We'll put some of this in there. Sometimes you just work with what you got. Like I said, this is the base layer. The base layer just adds that poofiness in it and kind of just covers up anything that you might, covers up that wire. We don't want people to see that wire. We want to be nice and full. Okay, so I just kind of stuck that in there. And we just want to tuck this underneath there so you don't see the fray. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Got 3 different meshes on there. They're all the same color though. Alright, so next we're going to add in, I think we'll use this one. This is like a royal blue, but then it's got black in it. Or maybe it's a, I can't tell, maybe it's a royal, maybe just royal with some, yeah, I think it's royal and black. I don't know, but it's pretty. And it's going to cover all this. So we're going to cut these in, I think we'll cut them all in 20-inch pieces. So we'll just use the whole row and cut it all at 20 inches each. We should get 18. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, oops, 16, 17, and 18. It's a littler piece, but it's okay, we can still use it. It's the end piece. We'll wait, save it for the last. Alright, so we're just going to take these and we're going to put these in every tie. And what we're going to do is we're going to let it curl. Now this is towards the end, so when it gets towards the end, it's going to really curl up really good for you. So we're just going to curl that in and then kind of scrunch it back in. And we're going to put these in all the ties. It's a little bit thinner mesh. I got this at the local flower works that we have around here. They have pretty much all this stuff. You just can't buy frames there. Wish they would sell those. But it works in a pinch if you don't want to place a big order to get the free shipping at Craft Outlet or the Wreath Shop, because sometimes I just need a few items and I don't want to order a bunch of stuff. So I'll just go there and get them. I've got tons of ribbon here. I've made so many of these wreaths. I just kind of change them up a little bit in color sometimes with these Kentucky ones. I've done so many. I've got so much left over ribbon. So we'll see what we'll use. I'm going to try a different color sign this time too. Normally I just do like, it's normally just the tan and white and blue, but this one had more than blue on it. Blue and black. See all that base mesh just kind of mixes on in there. Can't even tell there's 3 different kinds in there. I also have a Facebook page, Wreaths and More. You could go and like that page. I can't get too much, can't get people to respond very much on there. It's more local, I think, and they just don't seem to respond. I can't hardly get the word out on there. Liking and sharing, it does wonders. I mean, if we get people just to like and share, I mean, that's like free advertisement for me. Because someone may not be interested in buying anything, but if you like and share, there may be somebody else that is. I've had this business for a few years, and last year, I don't know with the COVID or what, sales was just horrible. I didn't sell hardly anything, but this year seems to be doing a little bit better so far. Let's hope it keeps up that way. That's how I can make more wreaths, is by selling. Tell how many ties I have left. This is more of a ruffle. I'm just taking those ends and tucking them in, curling them up. Kind of helps with the fray. These are just ruffles. I am undoing the ties when I put those back in there. I've noticed if you don't and you just kind of put them on there, they just look stacked. And I don't like the way that looks, so. Oops, a little bit of fray there. Where'd it go? All mesh is going to fray. And here's the little itty bitty one. Okay, so this is what we got. Well, I'm getting stuck on everything. Gosh. Let's see if I can stack some of this up somewhere. Alright, so we got the base done. So next we're going to work on, well, we need to get the sign on so I know where I want to put my bows. I got stripes, I got polka dots, I got checks. Okay, so here's the sign again. My Sweet Kentucky Home. Whoops, upside down, sorry. My Sweet Kentucky Home. See, this is blue and the black and the white. Normally I get like the tan and it has white, and I think that's usually in white. So something a little bit different this time. So I've already hot glued these little cable mounts on here, and then I hot glued around there, kind of make sure they stay on good. I always take the sticky off too and stick them on too. So they're stuck on there with the glue that they put on there or sticky stuff, and then I hot glue them. So I'm just taking pot cleaners and just feeding them through there and giving them a good tie, giving them a good twist. Oops. Alright, so we're going to put this on there. Kind of up a little bit higher, I think. Just kind of going through the mesh, feeding the pipe cleaner through the mesh and tying it onto the back of the frame. Just kind of giving it a little twist for right now. I think this side needs to go over more. Attaching the sign is not my favorite part. Okay. That seems to be on pretty snugly. Okay. Alright, I think we may add maybe a little bit of maybe some black, just a couple in there. We'll do those in 10-inch pieces. Does anybody else lose their supplies when they're working with stuff? Cut these in 10 inches. We'll put a little bit of and the last piece. Some are stapled, some are taped. We're going to make some curls and just kind of put them around the top there. So we're just going to take them and give them a roll. Oh, that's sticking. Just kind of give them a little crisscross, and we're going to put them just right around. Just undo that and put them around the top there. We'll put them in every other for right now because I'm not sure if I have enough. I think I do though, maybe. You don't want to tightly roll them, just roll them loosely. Just a little bit of, throw a little bit of black in there. And we did have enough to go every other one. There we go. That's what it looks like now. Okay, next we'll make some bows. And let's see here. These are the ribbons, and plus we've got more over here. I use this one in a Kentucky UK Wildcat one. It's a real pretty, got some sparklies in it. I think we're going to use some of this. I've got polka dots. I've got stripes, checks. Alright, these are the new ones that I did buy. This is just a solid black. And then black checks with burlappy color. And then the blue with that. And then a solid blue. And then we'll put this one. And maybe the blue and white stripe. So these are the ones we're going to use. And I am using my Pro Bow the hand. We're going to set these on D. If you're interested in getting a Pro Bow the hand, you can go to probowthehand.com, or I got mine off of Amazon. So, or you can go to Amazon and get it. I think she's got different ones now too. Different styles, but this one works good for me. And there's also instructional video on Pro Bow the hand, and she will show you how to use it. I have the fear of sticking my hand in there and cutting my hand on one of these things. Try to make sure I close them. I'll put this over here to the side. I think we'll end with those. To my garbage can. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our floral wire. This is 26 gauge. I've used the thicker ones. They don't seem to work as good. They're harder to work with, in my opinion. And I'm going to cut 2 of those, and I normally just cut them the same length as the board. You can also use pipe cleaners, but I think the wire is just easier for me, probably because I've used it that way the whole time since I've had this. I like to go ahead, cut my ribbon, dovetail it as I go. We're going to make this one just a little bit longer, so this one is a longer bow. So I usually kind of just measure out the length of the board, maybe a little bit more. I don't measure really anything. I just go with what I think looks good, and then I can always trim it if it needs to go shorter. Once I get the wreath done and hang it up, that's when I can really tell what it looks like. Then I will trim it off. So you're going to take this wire, pinch it in the middle, your ribbon in the middle, and just twist this wire onto there. Then you're going to put it on this finger right here. These are called fingers. These pegs are pegs. So you're just going to wrap your wire on the top up there. Leave you a little piece sticking out so you know how to get it off there. And then there's a little bitty screw right there. And you're going to wrap it around that. Nice and snugly. And then I take the wire to get it out of my way and just put it underneath the board. So we're going to have this hanging down, so we're just going to leave that down like that. You're just going to wrap it around that first finger, pinch it, and then give it a good twist. You want your pretty side to be up, so that shows it up. And then twist it there, and it's going down there. Take this other wire, and you're going to feed it through here. And try to get these even. Gonna eyeball it. And just tighten that and twist it. And then I'm going to take and just cut this off. Dovetail it down there. These scissors are about dull. So there we go. We have our first loops done. And this all just came unraveled. This is really pretty ribbon. I like this, the rickrack design on it. Alright, next we're going to do just a solid blue. I was looking on Craft Outlet and couldn't find hardly any of these colors, and I couldn't find that sign. A lot of the times I'll just order it from there, but they are completely out of just about everything that I want anyway. Just give that a twist, set that right on there. Take your little wire, pull it, and give it a twist. Make sure you're holding this up so it doesn't get tangled or lost anywhere. Go around that little finger. Give it a twist, or pinch, and then twist it around, kind of holding it in place there. And then go around your finger, give it a pinch, and then twist it off. Using this little wire here, it holds it in place. Say if you get a phone call or anything like that, if you're making a bow in your hand, you just kind of have to just drop it and go. But using this, it holds it in place. Alright, so the next one we're going to do is we'll do the black. Whoops. Just like a black, kind of a softer ribbon. I like that. Never felt this texture before. Just pinch it, twist it on there nice and tight, give your wire a twist, just bring that down like that, and then go around your next finger. Give your ribbon a pinch, twist it, and then go around your next finger. Whoops. I don't know why I set those to the side. I could just leave them on there, but I don't. So the next one we're going to do is this black. And hi, we're back. The battery went dead. We had to change the battery on the camera. But while we were doing that, I went ahead and finished this bow. I did another terry bow. I always get this tails a little bit longer on this side for some reason. But we got this done, so I'm going to go ahead and take this one off. And we'll put the bows on the wreath. And that's Brayden. So we just take it off, give it a good pull, twist the wires a few times, take these wires, give them a couple twists, and then take this off. So let's move this out of the way for right now, and we'll try to get these attached. So this one I think we'll put to the side. Sorta, kinda. Put down these tails a little bit. And then we're going to put this one maybe up in the corner here. So I can get the wire through there. Like I said, if the tails are a little bit long, we'll just trim them off. We get the bow in there and fluffed up. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Let me see here. It's hard to tell what's on the table. And I have a little bit of this left over. It's a 4.5. I don't know if I'll put it in or not. I really kind of like the way it looks, but it may be too much. It's this little piece I had left over, so I was messing around with it, made a bow with it. Alright, so let's make some tails. We will use, I do believe, let's use this one and this one. Or we could even use, we got plenty of this. We may have 8 of this. Let's look and see. We need 9 of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5. We can use this for something else. Use this black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I bet we won't need 9. Probably just need 8 because we have some of that covered. If we need more, we can cut more. Alright, so these are 14 inches apart. I always do 14-inch tails. I like to be able to see my tails, and I think anything is too anything shorter is not enough. So you just take these and we're going to cut them. And then we'll dovetail these. Just take them and we're going to cut them at an angle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here we are. So, I
That was Brayden. Brayden came in for a minute. Brayden is getting ready to turn 4 on Thursday. Alright, got those two, and we'll put this one in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll do this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, we got all of our tails cut. Like I said, I cut them all at, cut 8 each at 14 inches a piece. So now we're going to take them and we're going to put them around here. I always find standing works better for me here. Right, we're going to put the blacks together, and then we're going to put the blues together. And then we're going to put them in all the exposed ties. Give them a good twist. I think this is the most time-consuming part right here, is putting these ties on. Please like and subscribe my channel. Please share. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. Would love to know how I'm doing. If I need any improvements on anything. I would like to start doing some lives, but I kind of feel like I need an audience first. I'm kind of hate to get on there, nobody show up. That way, if you're subscribing to my channel, then whenever I decide to go live, then you would get a notification letting you know. Side was black. We'll start with blue on this side. I feel like going live, I wouldn't be talking to myself. I kind of feel like I'm talking to myself. Like I said, I've been making wreaths now for about 6 years. Started making them just for us around here. Of course, I kept seeing just inspirations from Pinterest. And I just started making them, and we finally decided maybe we should try to start selling them, because there was every door and wall on our house had wreaths in them. So I do have an Etsy shop. If you see anything that you do like, please come and you can order anything there. If you want something, see something someplace else, and send me a picture, and I probably can do it. I don't know if any of you sell locally, but locally I just don't seem to do very well. They want you to pretty much give it to them. They don't understand what all goes into this. And if you make wreaths, you know. To the bottom now. This wreath, I think this ribbon, it kind of can be two-sided because you can't really tell which is the front, which is the bottom, but they both look or the back. They both look the same, so I think it's pretty much both the same on each side. I am undoing these ties as I put them in so it doesn't have that stacked look to it. This reminds me a lot of those wreaths that I've seen, the police ones. Just taking these and meeting them to the tips of them and folding it in the middle and then giving them a little scrunch there. We may have to cut one more set. Yep, well, two more. Well, I guess we did need 9. Okay. Scissors. So I'll just cut 14 inches here. See, this is, when you twist them around the pegs, is so much easier, in my opinion, as to laying it down here and cutting it. I'm just going to take those ends together and just cut it that way. And one more of this one and the other one. So this should be the last one, which is the top. This one's two-sided too, I do believe. Alright, so we have all of our tails on. So now we're just going to put the finishing touches on and we'll be done. So let's see here. Well, let's take maybe some of the stripe. Let's see how this looks. To add a few little bows in. Scissors. That is not a good bee. That's not a good bee either. There, better be. Better. Don't have enough for down there. So let's take and put some tubing, mesh tubing on there. Just gonna take and make a couple loops. So let's try this again. Here. I once made a UK headstone thing for my mom to put on my dad's grave. He was a big UK lover. Let's maybe put some on the outside too. Put in maybe every other one. Just enough. Alrighty. I really kind of like those tails sticking up there. Give them a little bit of a trim. I don't know about this ribbon. I don't think I'm too happy with it. I just don't even want to cut good. Alrighty, I think we're done. We'll get a picture. We'll get a screenshot of it. There's a bow. Oh, we'll get a screenshot. I'll put it at the very end, but we're all done. Like I said, go in and like, subscribe, share. Sharing is better than advertisement. Share, somebody else may be interested, somebody may want to buy it. You never know, but we'll see you again. Please like, subscribe, share. Please, please, please help me get this channel up and running. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.